How's it going, everybody? Today I'm making a quick video because yesterday I tried to record a video, but unfortunately the audio was fucked, and so the footage is kind of unsalvageable. But as you can see right here, if you look at the top left, I'm playing against NHNHMR. That's right. I was planning to just go in a random game against a random opponent, and talk about my thought process behind my decision making. But my random opponent turns out to be NHNHMR, so the game was really fun. I was talking during the game, I was super distracted, but it is what it is. I still think it's a fun replay, and I still want to do my analysis of my game. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm watching this in VLC Media Player, so we can watch a frame by frame analysis if I want to. But for now, pretty standard game so far. Nothing really crazy happening. The main point of the video was to talk about my decision making during routing, So what I decide to do when I get a hit, like right here, 5k into a hop, and right here you see I go into the overhead. So the idea here is, if we go back a few seconds, I'm gonna get a hit here, and this leads into 5k into possibly an overhead. If we go in Guilty Gear real quick, I can kind of show it. You go this into this. There's no sound, right? Just because it is what it is, right? I don't want the sound to be over the video when I'm playing. But this would be the meterless route, and if you want to add meter after this, you can go for an RC. A fast RC gives less meter penalty, but a fast RC also leads to like a worst route overall, but it's still possible to wall break. But what I decide to go for is just go for a hop, right? After this, I go for a hop so that I can get good Oki and get my overhead like this. That's how I want to spend my meter. So I reset the combo, resets the combo scaling, and right here, go for an overhead, boom, really clean input, really clean overhead, and this leads to a much more damaging round. But I dropped the combo. Let's talk about this combo real quick. What you're supposed to go for, if we're just in the corner, is this far slash right here is supposed to land if you don't mess everything up like I did, right? So you go for your BRC overhead. Sorry, it's taking me a few attempts because the input is actually pretty tough. But it's giving me time to explain my thought process, so it's fine. Anyway, I should get it any second now. There it is. And then you're supposed to be able to get a far slash here into, air slash into far slash, kind of at that range, right? Which is what I did like this time. But once again, I'm completely unable to get my instant overhead. So there it is. You go air slash. But air slash whiffs, like, bro, you have to slightly delay it so he falls into it. Air slash, far slash, Fujin overhead, and you can finish with a super. And in my combo right here, I did have 50 meter, so I would have been able to finish with a super. It's a really unfortunate drop, but it is what it is. We keep the corner regardless. Here I keep it really tight. He has 100 meter. I go for an overhead here because he has 100% risk. They removed counter hit properties on basically on all of the forward wrecker moves basically. But if you get an overhead here, counter hit, you can go into such a massive combo, right? That's not even optimal, it's just something I just came out of on the spot. And yeah, the game wall freeze there just because of how powerful it is. You 312 damage, not even optimized, just finishing with a super. It's such a crazy hit, so that's why you go for an overhead here. The risk reward is pretty good. But I'm playing against NHNHMR. Really good overhead by him here as well. Like, NHNHMR is such a strong opponent that technically, yeah, the risk reward is not as good because like, why would I attempt such an overhead against him? Cool cross up by me here. I'm kind of scared of wake up super here, and good wake up option by him. Let's pause it and talk about it. So basically, if you put your opponent to reversal anything, like let's say I tell him after block go for any move, and I tell him to block all and switch his guard. If I go for an instant low here, he doesn't have time to press. But if I slightly delay it, just like so, it's very tight. I can get a counter hit into, once again, a pretty big combo. Sorry if it's kind of laggy, just having like a bit of stuff running in the background makes so like running the game is a bit harder to run. But like, point is, if you slightly delay the low, you can catch a mash. It will also catch a jump, and so that's what I was going for. But unfortunately for me, he chose the super, so that's how we win the first stop of the first round. I'm gonna try to pause less often. If some situations end up like happening multiple times, I'm gonna here, you know, run up close slash. Technically you're plus, so you can just go for like a small 2P or something. But I know that Neubenheimer likes to respect those. I know that Neubenheimer is a smart player, right? He's not gonna mash when he's minus. Don't overhit by him once again. It's the first time he does it. I get caught by it. I believe in the future I'm like expecting it. Big hit here. And the combo drops. First time this combo drops, I want to talk about the combo once again. What the combo is supposed to look like. I'm going to put my opponent at counter hit forced. And the combo looks a little like this, right? So you get far slash, heavy slash, and you're supposed to get a close slash here. This is how it looks. Far slash, heavy slash, fully charged Fujin, and you get like everything, right? But this is only when you get a far slash at about this range, right? This far slash. If you get a far slash right here, and it's at like the very tip of your heavy slash, something maybe like this, you're slightly too far, and that's what happened. I didn't quite gauge the distance properly, which is unfortunate. What you can do if you get a far slash at that very, very far range is go Fujin, right away cancel into Nagiha, which will combo and lead into a great follow-up as well. But I kind of like poorly evaluated the range, and I didn't get this close slash right here, which is unfortunate. But anyway, let's go back a few seconds, because holy shit, where are we? Where are we? What? What? Yeah, okay, this is where we are, right? I kind of spoiled the run accidentally. I made his burst. We went back a bit more than a few seconds. It is what it is. Right here. Gets a hit. I actually forgot where I was, right? Did we even look at this round? Am I dumbass? No, okay, we just went a bit too far back. He gets the overhead and he's gonna get the wall break. I just went way too far back. Sorry about that. Anyway. Here. There it is, the 2S hit. Oh, it's actually with a 2S, but the point is the same. And here, kind of an unfortunate situation as well. Let's look at it. Let's put my opponent to jump. Jump. We're gonna go right here. So basically what I want to do is run under him, so I can take the corner and then go into whatever, right? Like he jumps, counter hit, I can run under. But I go slightly not like far away enough, and so I remain on the same side, and I'm unable to confirm. I get messed up, right? If we just go back a few seconds, look at the hit. You can look at my motion. Like, look, I do a quarter circle to the left because I'm anticipating that I'm on his right, you know. But I was still on his left, so this input is actually nothing. I realize it's slightly too late. I think maybe if I get a dash cancel, I can salvage it into something, but no, I don't. It's unfortunate. So, you know, big combo drop, but we keep it going. It would have been around here. I just parried for fun. I remember if you listen to the audio, I talked about like I just want to go for a parry. Like it's just kind of a call out parry I go for. Here, Fujin into the low. I slightly misspace it. If I go into a slightly faster cancel, he doesn't have time to backdash. But that's game one. You know, slight executional error because I'm kind of stressed out. You know, I'm playing against such a strong opponent. If you guys don't know, Neubenheimer is EVO 2023 finalist, right? Such a strong player. He was at what's it called? He was at UMAT this summer. And I would have played against him here. Boom! BRC overhead once again, you know. Instead of spending your meter to convert. And here, oh! Like, bro. Let's look at the input, right? I do dust into kick, and it's like, I just do the wrong route, right? Let's look at the starter once again, what route I'm supposed to do. So BRC overhead, once again. I slightly misgauged my position from the wall here. In my head, he's slightly further away, so I need to go for a jump dust. If we look at it, like, in here, it looked a bit something like this. Let's reset these. I don't want him to be counter hit, I don't want him to jump. If I'm about this distance from the wall, I can go dust and make him fall into my 2K, go for a reset. Or if I'm even further away from the wall, so let's say like this round start position, so we start on the left and I'm over here, right? I'd get a jump dust, it'd get like a big bounce back, into this. This is what I was aiming for, but I misgauged my position from the wall. So this is the same combo we looked at earlier, right? Just the overhead into the thing. Like we did it before. You guys remember this. So yeah, slight stage error. Here I blocked the first overhead, but not the misfinder. And here, go right away for a super. So this is the hit I go for. Let's look at this combo. I get the last hit of Nagiha. So just Nagiha, not Fujin into Nagiha, which we mentioned before only leads into this. But Nagiha on its own at point blank leads into close slash. And Nagiha on its own at very far range leads into only 5k. But at this specific range, I might have been able to go into Ko. Like it's a very tough call to make whether or not you're in range to go for Ko after 5k. Because even after Ko, like your routes are super wall distance specific. So I just keep it simple. Just go 5k Fujin into super. I'm close enough from the wall so that this super hits. And I'm gonna get a wall break. I'm gonna get positive bonus. I'm happy with it. This was the idea. Real big counter hit. He went, let's go, let's check what he went for. I believe he went just for a throw tech, and I kind of frame trapped him. Yeah, there it is. Oh, he's actually mashing. He's not trying to take a throw. He expected a throw. What probably happened from his perspective is, it's hard to go back only 1 second. Let's go back. But what I'm gonna talk about, what probably happened from this perspective is he thinks I messed up my overhead, right? He looks at this and he thinks I'm too high up. If you go into training and you know what? Let's actually show what he probably meant for. So we go for the AI to throw, right? Throw. There it is. Put him on action 1. We tell our opponent to block. And so basically, in this situation where you go for a jump in, if your jump in is low enough to the ground, obviously this is tight and this catches mashing, right? But I do it very high up, so he probably expected something like this to happen. But I actually timed it like perfectly, right? But if you do it too high up, this is straight up a punish. So I'm assuming this is what happens. I look fairly high up here, so he thinks, oh, he messed up his save jump. I'm just gonna mash throw. But I actually spaced it perfectly. That's how good I am. Boom! We take a round against NHNHMR. Alright. Here, big combo here. I land the combo properly, he just bursts. Yeah, fully charge spin onto an airborne opponent. Into hop, and lead into close slash, and you see like that crash. So here I go for an overhead once again. Such a good reaction on you with kind of like here. Oh my god, full risk. Okay, the low. Oh, I corner myself. I'm kind of forced to go into hop. I'm not gonna rewind it. Okay, parry here, kind of a parry for fun, and you threw for fun. Here I react to the overhead, good reaction by me. But yeah, you're kind of forced to go into hop whenever you miss the first hit of Fujin, because all of the follow-ups are extremely negative. Here I mess up my overhead, which is kind of unfortunate because I don't burst. I can just like keep the burst for the next round. There's a lot of options for him to keep his burst safe, especially with just RC. So I just keep my burst here. Here, optimal punish, and then look at this. This is so sad. Jump dust, dash, and I don't get air dash. So I just drop the combo. If you guys don't know, like, if you spin round start, if I tell my opponent once again, block everything. Whenever you block something, just press. Like at round start distance, you get such a massive punish, right? Round start distance might look something a bit more like this, right? Because I'm like pushing him back and spinning into him. So this is similar to what round start distance would actually look like. This is what I was trying to go for, right? I want to go jump dust into air dash, into air kick, into close slash, but I air dashed like a millisecond too late here, and so I don't get the air dash, and I kind of salvage it by going into reset. Drop the combo right here. If I go instantly into 5H, I can make something happen, but I slightly go for the 5H too late because I don't pick up from in time. It is what it is. Here, he's max risk, boom! Get the overhead, but I dropped the combo. We looked at the combo before, right? I showed in the corner what the combo was supposed to look like, but I just dropped it. I don't know, it was the nerve, it was me talking at the same time, it was lag, it was everything, right? But it is what it is. Here I spent 50 meter for Red RC, but he spends 50 meter. And there it is. Here I just go for the fish because he can red or fish or something. Here I am hard calling out YRC right now. Like I'm just if you look at all these button presses, all of them. Okay, let's look at the spin once again, right? The flex shield spin. He can go Roman cancel backwards or do something. So I have to go for fish, even though technically I could go for punish. So I just go for fish, take the knockdown, my bird. And here I am hard, like you can see I'm holding down back after every move, right? I'm holding down back after 2P, holding down back after close slash. And here I go, okay, I'm gonna go for my Gatling launcher, and I'm assuming he will YRC when I can no longer special cancel, right? So I go forward slash heavy slash Fujin low straight into an RC. So if he went YRC right here, I block it, and then 2P, ding, I'm blocking it. There it is. He builds burst back in time. Looking back, this is kind of a misplay by me because close slash counter hit leads into close slash. So if we just put our opponent once again, no guard, and counter hit is forced, I could have done something like this: close slash dash control, close slash, and burst bait like this. But I just went close slash into 5H because, I don't know, I was not looking at his burst. In my head, he would always win that burst, so my idea was just, you just dump your combo, right? You just go for your route, and he's gonna burst, and you're still gonna win the round, right? You're chilling. But looking back, yeah, I could have gone for a slightly different route by going close slash into a burst bait. But it is what it is. I'm still in a great position. There we go, big low here. And here he's kind of forced to FD. Boom, 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 and I win to chip. Let's go! We take a round against EVO Finalist 2023! Woohoo! Woohoo! And he's playing the late season 3 Johnny, if you guys all know. All the characters on my D tier list right before I EVO, the tier list I made, they all got buffed. Johnny got pretty significant buffs. So anyway, Heimer's playing Johnny. He's like currently number 20 Johnny on the ladder. Very, very high level Johnny player. And you know, he still plays Nago, he still plays Slayer, but yeah, he's playing Johnny right now. So yeah, that's unfortunate, you know. There's a slight delay after you stop spinning when you go for Fujin. And that's where I got hit. Here I rolled back immediately. I don't want to give him the wall break. Boom, big counter hit. And here, let's look at this route. Super interesting. Ooh. Cool, very cool. Okay, so let's analyze this. Let's analyze all of this. So first of all, what's important to note is that I go for something like this, right? It's going to be hard to lab. It's going to be hard to replicate without going for the exact combo. But it looks like something like this, right? You go for your first loop, and your opponent is just slightly too far away. So maybe something like this, right? Your opponent is just like I just did this to stop time. My opponent is so far away from me that he's never gonna land in range for me to get a follow-up, right? So if you look at this, it's like I'm reaching out and I can't even reach him. So what you do is you go drift forward VRC into an air hit, and look at how slowed down he is. That's so crazy. The slowdown here is so massive, meaning you can just keep the combo going, go for an additional loop, and this is what I went for. But then I just messed up my second jump dust. I went jump dust, and instead of doing jump dust like this, right? If you guys don't know, you don't need to do forward jump neutral. Like, you only get throw when you're doing like one of the cardinal direction. If you do a diagonal, you always get jump dust. But I did this on accident, so I just got air throw. It's super unfortunate. I would have been in such a great position here after the wall break. But now I'm cornered, and he combos me, and he gets a wall break with a hard knockdown. This sucks. It really sucks. It really sucks. But once again, you know, it was a nerve. It was just a slight misinput. It was the difference between forward jump and forward into jump. It's like, it's so unlucky. But it is what it is. We keep going. No stress. Here I go for a raw overhead, you know, 1 in a million thing, like 1 in a million situation. You never should go for that. But you need to throw it out once in a while so that they respect and that they don't always hit the low. Here I'm just not ready to react, right? I could have reacted and punished it super. Another overhead. All assault. Nice air throw by the team. Kind of he saw the situation very well. And here comeback time. Comeback time. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, he went for a throw attack here. And here big combo. Pretty much optimal. This is pretty much the combo you want to go for. just one dust because I'm not sure. Okay, let's talk about this briefly though. I can't show this in the training because there's not really much to show. So here it's just close slash. Here, because I just got a combo, right? I just did 2p, 6p Fujin hop. And so, even though you don't see it, the wall on the right is currently already damaged. So I don't know the wall health. You can see here the wall bounce, like, I could have gone for jump dust into jump dust, but I'm not certain. The wall could break on the very next hit, right? So instead of going jump dust, and falling into 5k, I go for one jump dust and catch him with close slash. What the fuck is happening on this frame with the replay? What the fuck is happening with the bitrate? But anyway, because I don't know the wall health, and the wall broke instantly on the Fujin, which is another indicator. If I would have gone Fujin into Rin without getting a wall splat, that means the wall health is high. But because Fujin instantly breaks the wall, I get kind of this confirmation that the wall health was low. So that's why I go for this specific route. It's kind of optimal. It's super easy. You just go one jump dust into close slash, into 5H, into Fujin, right? So that's a combo. I go into super. Here I have 100 meters, so I could technically meter dump, go red RC into close slash, far slash, heavy slash to do a bit more damage, but I know from the combo scaling that it's not gonna work. BRC forward for the overhead, which makes it burst safe, makes it overhead safe, and he just goes for a throw. And that's how our set ends. It just ends with a throw. It is what it is. I got thrown, sometimes you just get thrown. But I was like 0% expecting a throw because after you block a red RC, do I have my opponent set to block? Like after you block a red RC, like you're throw immune for so long. Like it is crazy how long you're throw immune. So he goes for this, and in my head it's like there's absolutely no way he goes for a throw, right? And well, he did. He went for a throw. It was the right call, but damn! I was so close to making such a huge comeback, and but still, super fun set. Shout out Nubenheimer. Shout out Johnny. Shout out season 3. Shout out everything. Can't wait to see you guys in season 4, where I'm gonna go for a full combo guide. Here, I just wanted to make a video about, the decision making and the different routes and whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and have a good day. Bye bye.